Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a really long time since I recorded any video, and also I am sorry that I'm looking up. I got a new camera, so I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. So yeah, it's been a while since I've been gone. I'll probably do a whole video explaining where I've been and what happened and why I haven't been recording and everything like that. So anyways, that's not what I came to talk about today. Today I came to talk about how I lost 45 pounds, which you kind of can't tell right now because I've actually like tried to gain it back, just because I was like just a little bit underweight. So I was working on gaining it back, but I'm gonna explain for the people who's trying to lose weight how I lost weight, because I actually lost like 45 pounds in, I think it was like 3 or 4 months. So I lost it pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna explain like everything that I did. And if you guys see me looking down, I have my notes. Sorry, yeah, there you go. I have my notes on here, just explaining everything. I'm sorry y'all that I'm out of breath and that I really, it's just been so long since I've been in front of the camera. So we're gonna talk about, just give you guys a backstory of why I wanted to lose weight. So I've always been like not fat, but I've always been chubby. Like ever since I was younger, I was always chubby. I always had a stomach, like no butt, and really big boobs. Like I held all my weight in my boobs and my stomach, and then when I got fat, like the weight would go to my face. So you could kind of tell, like my face would make me look like I was bigger when I really wasn't that big. I was just pretty chubby. And so all my friends were skinny. I was the only one who was like chubby, and so it was kind of like discouraging because I'll find like cute clothes and stuff, and I'd want to try clothes on too, and everything didn't fit. Like nothing fit me. Everything was either too tight or just didn't look right because I wasn't the size that they were. Because my friends, most of them are like slim thick, so like they are like tinier up top and like wider at the bottom, which I am wider up top and smaller at the bottom. And I just didn't look right in the clothes, and so it was kind of depressing a little bit. I was just like, I have to lose weight, and no matter what I did, I just kept gaining it. And so before I knew it, I was 15 and I weighed like 167 pounds. Like I was really close to 200 pounds. And I remember the day I stepped on the scale and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm almost 200 pounds. I was like, absolutely not. I'm not allowing myself to get big like this. I can't do it. I'm not about to be this big. I'm gonna make sure I get smaller, and I'm gonna do it quick before summertime comes. So I actually didn't get it done before summertime came, but I did decent. Like I got halfway there by the time summer came. So the first thing I started doing was I went on Pinterest and I would just look up like fit females, or I would look up like slim thick people, because it was like my motivation. It was just like, that was my motivation for getting skinny, is seeing other people that were skinny and fit, and maybe that'll help me want to do it more. Because I'm the type of person who like wants to do something, but if I'm not motivated, I'm not gonna do it. Like I will not do anything if I'm not motivated to do it. So I was like, I need to find motivation. I need to like just do whatever I can to lose this weight, because I don't want to like, I don't want to be bigger. I want to be smaller. I want to be able to fit cute clothes and be more confident in myself, because my confidence was so low, it's ridiculous. Like it was beyond low. And I was like, I'm not about to let myself get to that point where it's just like I become 600 pounds. I'm not doing it. I'm not becoming 600 pounds. I have to be on that show or anything like that. So I started looking up the people like on Pinterest, and they also have on Pinterest like little what do you call it, like exercises. So it'll be like the 30-day squat challenge or the 100-day ab challenge. And so I was like, I started doing some of them, but they never lasted. I never finished it, but it was just good to try and have something that I could go by, because I wasn't familiar with working out. I didn't know like the certain machines you have to do, the certain exercises to target certain parts of your body. So like it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go walking and lose weight. I did that, didn't work. So I was like, I just need to find something that works for me. And so I started doing Zumba. And Zumba is a fitness dance class. That's what I'm gonna call it. Basically, you do different exercises that targets different parts of your body, but you're dancing. So we started doing Zumba, and as soon as we started doing it, I started noticing the difference. Literally, I was kind of just dropping pounds just from me being active, because I like to eat a lot. So I ate a lot of food and then I'll just go lay down. So therefore, like, the food was just sitting in my body. It was like I wasn't burning any calories. All I was doing was eating a bunch of calories every day, not burning a thing, because I didn't work out, didn't run. I literally ate and I just came home, laid down. So I was pretty big. And I'll make sure I insert some pictures of like the size that I was, so everybody can see why I wanted to lose weight. I was just lazy. I'm still lazy now, but I'm not as lazy as I was. Like, I allowed myself to get bigger. I allowed myself to get to the point that I shouldn't have because of my eating habits. I know my parents tried to slow me down, because if you know the little Eggo waffles, when I was younger, like, I used to eat 3 or 4 of them at a time because I thought I was that hungry, but now I can only eat 1 to 2. Like, I can't eat any more than that. So after I started doing Zumba and I started working out, I decided that I was going to like do portion control. So at my house we have 3 different size plates. So we have like the really big plate, and the plate was like this big maybe, and then the other plate was like that, and then we had one that's like this size. So I switched to this small plate, and what I would do was I would fill up a lot of food on that small plate. And you're looking at the plate, so you're thinking there's a lot of food on there, but really it's like you're only eating a little bit, but it just looks like a lot because the plate is so small. So it kind of tricks your mind into thinking that you're eating a lot when you're really eating way less than what you normally do. So I started doing that, and then I would drink like at least a bottle of water with that meal. I would try to, even though you're not supposed to kind of like force yourself to drink it that much. That's what I was doing. I tried to drink a bottle like with that one meal, so that way I wouldn't get up to get seconds. Like, I would be full. I was like, I'm just gonna drink this bottle. Like, I would like take a couple bites, drink water, take a couple bites, drink water, and then I would try to drink at least half the bottle before I sat down to eat. That way my body, like, I was kind of just full a little bit. And so that's what I started doing. I started drinking a lot of water with my food, and I also cut out soda. I cut out juice. I cut out tea, lemonade. Like, I cut out all the sweet drinks. I just drank water, strictly water, and my skin started clearing up as well because I had bad acne. And my skin started clearing up, and I was just dropping pounds like this. At this point, like, I already dropped 10, and it was like within the first month and a half. And so just doing that alone, and I started to get smaller, and I liked it. It made me want to continue, and so I kept doing that with every meal, and eventually I stopped filling the entire plate up. Like, it was kind of like a normal size on that plate. Like, the plate wasn't like overfilled with food, it was just a normal size, because my mind was so used to thinking I was eating so much that I started to get full from eating that, like, a lot on that small plate. So I started eating less on the plate too, so I started dropping more weight after that. And so after I realized I was dropping that much weight with that, I looked at what I had on the plate, and I wasn't eating like a certain kind of way. I was just eating whatever I wanted, but I was just like doing portion control. So I was like, well, maybe if I want to lose more weight, I should probably look at what I'm eating on the plate. So like, I'd have like a slice of pizza, and I'll have like chips and other stuff, and I was like, first of all, I need to stop with the salty food. So I cut out the amount of salt I was eating in food. So like, I didn't like cut out salt completely, but I like cut out a good bit of the salt. So I didn't eat as much salt as I normally do. I stopped eating that much because it makes you feel bloated. So it makes your body swell up. So it looks like you're kind of gaining weight, but you're not gaining anything, but you're just swollen from all the salt you were eating. So I kind of stopped with the salt. I only added a little bit, but not much. I kind of started substituting for pepper, because pepper didn't really do anything to me, and I like peppery food anyway. So I started substituting for pepper, and then I also cut out bread. I wasn't eating any bread. I wasn't eating any rice. I wasn't eating cake. And if you know me, I love cake. I love cake. I love cupcakes. Anything like in the cake region, I love cake. So for me to cut that out was a big thing, but I did it anyways. So I cut out the cake. What else did I cut out? I didn't eat chips. I didn't eat like any like unhealthy snacks. Like, I just ate healthy things. Not healthy things necessarily, because I don't eat salad, but I just like swapped out a lot of stuff for like fruit. So I ate a lot of grapes. Like, grapes are like the only fruit that I kind of like between grapes and pineapples. Those are like my main two. I really only eat those, and so I kind of started swapping out everything else for like fruit. And I love broccoli, which is not a fruit, it's a vegetable, but I started switching out things for broccoli too. And so after that, I was like, wow, I literally started dropping, like at this point I was down like 25 pounds. It's the smallest I've ever been like in a long time, because I think like in sixth grade I was at 97 pounds. So like I kind of was gaining weight quick, and for me to lose it quick was like amazing to me. It made me feel a lot better about myself. And I kept that up. And then my mom started working out with a personal trainer, and I would just come sit in their sessions because I wasn't allowed to work out because she'll have to pay extra. So I just sat in the session with her. And basically like one time he was like, the trainer told me, he was like, you know, if you want, you can just like try it out with your mom for like a couple weeks, see how you like it or whatever, and I won't charge you any extra. So I was like, okay. So I started coming with him and my mom, and when I tell you, I started dropping pounds. Like it was gone, like it was falling off of me. Like I was losing weight. I went from a size 13, like that's the size I used to wear in pants, 13, and I used to wear a large to an extra large in shirts. I literally went from a 13 to a size 3. I wear a size 3 now. I don't wear 13. That's 10 dress sizes. I literally dropped 10 dress sizes, and I'm loving it. In my shirts, I went down to a small, because at that point I went down to a small. I'm not a small anymore, but I was a small. I dropped all the way down to a size small, and I switched between smalls and mediums just depending on what kind of shirt I was wearing. But I was in a small, and I was surprised. I was like, I lost so much weight just for me doing things that were simple. Like I'm not a person who works out, but if I'll do Zumba any day. Zumba is fun. It's just like a dance class, but you're actually working out. And you know, for the people who aren't active and you just eat and eat and eat and you're not active, and then you just do a little bit of exercise, and kind of you can see the difference. So like this water bottle right here, I try to drink at least like 2 to 3 of these. That doesn't always work, but I try, just because water helps you drop a lot of weight too. And so let me not get off track, because I'm supposed to be saying what I did. Oh, so another thing that I did for like motivation is I would buy smaller clothes that I thought was cute, and I told myself, I was like, you're gonna get into this by the end of next month. Let's just give that as an example. I was like, you're gonna get into this by the end of next month, and I would make it my goal to try to get into that outfit or whatever I bought by the end of next month. So it worked. I actually started working harder because I was like, I'm gonna make sure I get into this and, you know, fit the clothes, because I bought it. I wasted my money on it if I can't get into it. So I made sure that I got into the clothes and that I wore it. So this is actually the shirt that I have on. When I first bought this shirt, I could not fit it. I can fit it now, but like, I don't want it to unfocus, but it's like what do you call it? It's just the off the shoulder shirt, but I couldn't fit it. It was like tight on my stomach and everything when I first bought it. And so the one thing that I didn't like about me trying to lose weight was I could not lose my stomach. Like my stomach shrunk, but my stomach never went flat, which my stomach is still not flat now, but I can pull my pants up over my stomach, so you kind of can't tell. But I would wear either a waist trainer or I would wear a girdle, which I just wore that under my dresses at church just because I don't like the feeling of like the breeze coming up my dress. So I would just put the girdle on and it would suck my stomach in. And eventually I started wearing it every day and my body started to shape to it, so my stomach would just stay sucked in even when I took it off. And same with the waist trainer. And I'm gonna like try the vapor rub and saran wrap to see how well it works. My best friend did it and she said it worked, so I'm gonna try that and I'll let you guys know if that worked. But basically, like, all these things I did helped me lose 45 pounds. I literally lost 45 pounds, and to think about it, that's crazy because I spent so long being so big. Like I wasn't that big, but I was bigger than what I wanted to be. I spent so long being the size that like kind of like not destroyed me, but like made me feel like gross about myself. Like people didn't pick on me about like my size, but they just, the things that I had to wear to cover it, people thought was funny. Like they would tease me about it. I used to wear stripes a lot, and so for one, if you want to look smaller with stripes, you're not supposed to wear stripes that are horizontal. You're supposed to wear vertical stripes. I wore horizontal stripes, so it made me look like a freaking balloon. Like I looked huge because I was wearing horizontal stripes. And I'll never forget one day at school, I was walking and this guy looked at me. He was like, "I like your shirt," and I was like, "Thank you," because I thought he was really being like sincere about it, but no, he was joking. And I was like, are you trying to be smart? And everybody thought it was funny. They sat there and they laughed and they were like, ah ha ha ha. And I'm just looking at her like, you laughing, but you bigger than me. Like, anyways, we're not getting into that. That's a whole different story. Whatever. But you know, if you want to lose weight, don't hesitate. Like just do it, because I feel like you only live once. Well, you live on earth once and you live in heaven once, but you only live here once, and why not make the best of it? Why be stuck? You know, why be stuck in the size that when you could be another size with doing something so simple as just portion control and, you know, just working out. Not even like working out, because I'm lazy. I tried working out, but that's really not my thing. But it's okay. I feel like anybody can do it, because if I could do it, you can do it. I was the laziest person ever, so if I can do it, I know you can do it. And I know summer's coming up, because what is this? Today is May 18th, and summer starts soon. Sorry y'all that I keep looking at viewfinders, but summer starts soon, and you gotta get it together. You gotta get slick and thick. You gotta get summertime fine, whatever you call it, so that way for the summer you can look snatched. I'm trying to get there, even though I'm not supposed to lose any more weight. I just want to tone up. That's all I want to do. I just want to get toned, and I want to look my best for the summer. I want to wear the perfect bathing suit. I want to be cute like everybody else. Like I want to do the most. Simple. I want to do the most. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that these tips like helped you lose weight or inspires you to. I just wanted to share what I did because I saw a lot of people posting it and I got tips from them, so I was like, maybe people could get tips from me too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want, you can comment down below and tell me, give me some tips, something I can do to tone up, because I'm trying to get rid of the stomach so I can wear a bikini. So just let me know. I'll be happy to hear it. I'll make sure I respond to your comment, because sometimes I have a bad habit of not responding, but I'll respond. But let me stop rambling and let me get off this camera so I can get to my next video. So I'll see you guys in my next video.